Hey, Brisner here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today doing the exclusive cat content DLC for Life is Strange Double Exposure, going for the heavy petting achievement. This is going to require that you have the exclusive cat content. This one's going to be only available with the Ultimate Edition or the Ultimate Upgrade if you have the Standard or Deluxe Editions. So make sure you have this installed. Once you do, make sure you hop into the game. To start the content, you're going to want to load up Chapter 2, Sub-Chapter Photo Finished. You're going to get this bit added as part of the main story. Once you get control of your character and you start to move around, you're going to hear this sound at the back door. You're going to need to world line hop over to the living world line in order to investigate, so make sure you do so. So make sure you hit up the portal. It's going to be right next to the front door. Once you jump on over to the living world line, you're going to get a little cutscene. Once that's over, you're going to be back in control in the living room area. Make sure you continue to the back door. This is going to be required once you have the content installed. Once you open up the back door, you're going to get a cat to show up. It's going to switch to its point of view, and then you're going to get to choose whatever breed it is. It's not going to really matter, so it's going to be personal preference, so just choose whatever favorite cat type you have or whatever one sounds the coolest. And then the cat is going to become that breed. Your character should invite the cat in, so make sure you let that play out, and then what's going to happen is you're going to need to give it a name. Once again, it's not going to really matter, so just choose whatever name is the most fitting for your personal preference. So choose between the four, and then once you have a name for it, you're going to need to take care of it for a spell. So what this is going to involve is you're going to need to head over to the kitchen. You're going to go to the cabinet in the middle, so just above the coffee maker. And then you should have this interaction to feed the cat. You're going to pull out a can and then plop some food down for it. Once that is over, you're going to need to find a place for it to settle down. So it's going to be over to the living room now, and then we're going to grab a cushion from the sofa, and then we're going to look at it first. Your character is going to get the idea that it's going to make a good cat bed. That should then give you the option to turn it into a cat bed, so make sure you choose that, and then you're going to get the cutscene where the cat's going to settle in on its new place. So make sure you let that play out. Then you're going to be able to snap a photo of the cat, so make sure you do so. Hit the B button to get your new snapshot, and then that's going to wrap up the first bit of the cat story. The cat story is then going to pick up once again in Chapter 3. This one's going to be done during the last sub-chapter, Heartbreaking and Entering. Once you get back to your house, you're going to then turn around. Make sure you head into the kitchen, and then if you notice atop the refrigerator, the cat's going to be there. You're going to get a cutscene, and then you should notice the cat. Then what you're going to need to do is you want to make sure you try to get it down, so make sure you go up to it and then hit the B button to take a snapshot of it first. So make sure you get your snapshot in. Then what you want to do is you want to make sure you try to speak to it. The cat is going to hiss at you and tell you to go away, so make sure you oblige. Your character is going to try again, to no avail. Just make sure you leave the cat alone, and that's going to wrap up this part of the cat's story. So we're going to just press forward and then finish up the rest of Chapter 3 as we normally would, and then we're going to get into Chapter 4. So the cat story is going to pick back up in Chapter 4 right at the beginning. In the sub-chapter, I thought I was the only one. Once you wrap up with the opening conversation, you're going to be at your house once more. You're going to need to head upstairs in order to change clothes, so make sure you do so. You're going to just hit up the stairs, no world line change needed or anything. And then once you are upstairs, you're going to notice a very familiar face sitting at the foot of your bed. Make sure you go up to it. You're going to want to try to take a snapshot of it, of course, as we always need photos for our Life is Strange collection. So make sure you snap its pic, and then you should have the option to pet it now. Make sure you do so, because that's going to be what the achievement is for. So hit the pet button, and then you should pet it after gaining its trust. And then once you finally have that taken care of, you should be good for the first achievement of the DLC. Once a character backs off, the greatest moment of their life, of course, you should be good for the unlock. There it is. This one's going to be for a total of 10 gamer score. And that's all there is to it.